Hello everybody, Graveless here. Welcome back to Humanity First Earth Research, in which we are about to do a metric fuck ton of space battles. This one's going to be a long one, in terms of the sheer number of alien ships coming in all at once. But we do what we must. And so I'm starting off by leveling up some counselors. And let's just get back into it. Did I mute Terra Invicta? I did mute Terra Invicta. That's why I can't hear anything.
Lending my expertise.
Let's see here.
Standing by for orders.
Right. We are also in a really annoying point where the Resistance has decided to come at me rather hard at the same time that I really wanted to knock the servants down a peg or two.
Ready for orders.
Isn't that nice?
We'll make things safe.
Isn't that just so
Ready
very
for my
nice?
mission.
Ready to go.
Yeah, Alright.
Tracking target.
Oh, that was
Where
not
do
what I
you
meant to
need
do.
me? Standing by for orders.
Oh, I guess negative traits have become
Revealing
a
target.
problem. I probably...
Standing by.
What did he have? Right, Rivals of Home Nation. It's probably time for me to get rid of that. Soons-ish. What else can you do in the meantime? Actually, you can run the defense of India.
Securing our control.
And we can unify again. Do I want to unify again? Why am I at war? Oh, right. I'm at war because I was dumb. Deep. Well, I'll fix that eventually. Piecing out on that is going to cost us a lot of cohesion right now. Oh no, we're conquering it. That's what's happening. We will win that war and gain a bonus. And then we'll, I suppose, spoil Venezuela, because it's not like it's going to get much worse. Look at that sustainability. That's terrible. Man, there's like nothing to do there. Anyway, let's get going and get ready for the first of the space combats.
Making things safe for our people.
Offering counsel.
Alright, so 3, 2. I think we're going to be getting a little
We've got
bit
some intel
out
on
of...
our target.
Yeah.
Things are
20th of
cooling off.
November is when that turned online.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Rude. Alright. So, here's our first one, trying to land armies. That's not allowed. Now, we're probably at the point where I can auto-resolve this, but I'm pretty sure that will be worse than me doing it manually. Yeah, let's just engage. So... high wall, shields, center. Sure. I think we're probably fine going forward at velocity here. Now, let me take a look at what the enemy's got on their formation. So, lone mountain frigate, moderately irritating. We can mostly ignore that. We can completely ignore that. Impulse our cruiser. That's bad. Fleeted Hope battleship. Moderately annoying. Okay, turns out these are actually not that threatening. We'll focus down the... Nope, that's Violet. We're going to focus down the cruiser first. With my particle ships, zapping. We'll put 2 on the frigate. And I think this Corvette was... yeah, and then 1 on the Corvette. Ooh, that's some hefty armor. Let's put all 3 on the frigate. And have a couple of these guys just peppering the Corvette to keep it from being able to fire properly at me. Alright, in comes the missiles. I'm just slowing us down for the early parts because I don't want things teleporting through. Alright, frigate's getting wrecked. Alright, yep. That's where the orange and violet lasers are coming in until our rails get started. Oh, good. Someone shot the Corvette. Frigate is probably down. Swap over to this guy where we can still maybe hit the side. Okay, we're distracting. Distraction a go. Are we able to get anything through PD? No, we're killing off the ones that don't matter. Okay. We're now distracted. I can turn on this to actually take out enemy ships. There we go. And our rails are starting to connect, which is beautiful. You still have... Okay, good. It's now gotten hit in the face a bunch. Swap over to the battleship. Well, I'm going to leave one particle beam facing down just to continue being a jerk. Alright, no more need. Battleship is almost certainly dead from what's still coming in at it. Let me just get started on the assault carrier. Yeah, battleship's dead and drifting. There we go. Oh, it seems somebody is still deciding to try and fight. That's adorable. I'm just going to auto-resolve the rest of this. Excellent. I took a slight amount of damage and got some nice results. Oh god, how much of my fuel did you spend? You jackasses. Whatever. Fixed up soon? Slide. Also, tea of the day today is apple cider tea. Which is truly delicious. Or no, sorry, apple cinnamon donut or something like that. It has a real name. I was just sort of going with it. It's apple flavored. It's a nice fall tea. Okay. Oh, right. I got White Fang. I should swap that in on someone. It's a +3. +3, that's +3, that's +3. Do you have any +5s? You do have a +5. Org management. So we're going to take... Where's that +5? Oh, right. Oh, no. The order of things. It's completely different screen by screen. So put that there. Put that there. Yes. Unequip you. Let me just see if anyone needs that +5. I know that grants Inspire. That looks like a worse +5. Oh, no, he doesn't need that. Anyone else sitting around with +3s? Ivan's 24 out of 25. Yeah, that's probably about as good as I'm going to get. Let's see. Actually, you have a +7 and... Oh, that's a +6. Let me just take a brief look. There's actually a better cartel. That's not. But... what if I buy this for you? And you're my only criminal, so that goes there. Admin is now exactly 25. That's a +7, that's a +6. This one was also a +6. It's a +4. We're at 25 of 25. Firm changes. And then this guy... okay, I guess I have to go back into council, because... yes. Just gonna double check. No, that's 26. Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but... you know, the game sometimes just says things. Let's see, +1, that's a +6. Oh, wait, wrong person. Are we at exactly 25? No, wait. Base value. You have a minus in your traits? Oh, okay. Let me just see if this works. If I buy this, unequip this. Yeah, okay. Well, looks like some bits of this are glitchy. Whatever. And I can now get rid of 2 more orgs that I do not need. 3 more, actually, probably. You are +6, +7, +7, +6. Ooh, those are actually better because this boosts espionage. Man, so many things are going on. Where this does basically nothing. Okay, yep. Yeah, this looks just generally nicer. I don't remember, can she get criminal? Just gonna make sure no one else can grab criminal. Didn't think so, and that is worth +6. That's worth +4, but it's a 3-star or. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing better now. I'm not gonna trade that to anybody. That's getting sold. Anywho.
I will help them.
Let's
Ready.
see. Yep. How much has knowledge given us? A fair bit. We went to last month.
Going into
We're going
hiding.
to go to ground briefly.
Standing by for orders. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Okay.
Ready.
What are you at? 3.2, and you are at, 0.06. Is there a penalty if I fuse in right now? I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna
Capital.
do this because I believe the game changed. I reserve the right to revert if dumb things happen.
Eyes on target.
Ready for orders.
Offering support. Going off the grid.
Huh? Rapid landing, you say? Can I stop that? Let me think. I have 5 kips and 121. No, but I can finally build things that will let me stop that. And that's what I'm going to do soon, because keeping the aliens off Earth is going to be massively beneficial. Alright, that's going to be a problem. We're not taking that. We are not taking that with how few ships I can... Well, let me look at this. We have no PD, we're not taking that. We're going to lose a bunch of things. I only got like 2 weeks worth of resources out of that, so...
Mission
25% of expected. It was probably worth building those.
Tracking field.
Didn't need that eventually. Let's plug that in. Just because it will
stabilizing.
net help us out a great deal. Alright, what is this guy? This just sort of exists. If it winds up going after my fleets, I will kill it, but otherwise... Doesn't look like there's an alien on board. So we don't have to care that
Mission
much.
complete.
Alright, unification. Alright, we're slowly building up the rebellious China. Look at how we do not need a navy. Yeah, right now is definitely, we are primarily going to run that. Ooh. Rude. Oh, Mercury shipyard. Well, we are going to see what happens there. I don't think it's that likely I win this, so let's just start by this and seeing it, like, when I die. Alright. I'm gonna try playing this out just to see what I can kill. We're going to go with, Oh, am I repairing ships right now? I don't think I am. So we're gonna go with the traditional, maybe I take this strat. I don't think we take this, but... I have 1 particle beam ship. All of these escorts are actually not that threatening, I think. Dawn Cleaver, yeah, those are all torpedo escorts. That's not that bad. That's bad. That is also bad. Yeah, these are nasty-ass ships. Ironically, the battleships are among the least bad. Huh. Alright. I'm going to point you at that. You have orange lasers and 1 violet laser. I think I'm going to have the battleship targeting the other Corvette. Or, well, no, targeting the same Corvette. My Corvettes, I'm going to have 2 target you, 1 target the battleship, and that one I'm just going to have to ignore. Alright, let's see what happens. Luckily, we are in range of my additional defenses. That's a lot of alien missiles coming in. We are so far weathering the storm. Go 40 millimeters. And particle beams. Alright. We have weathered that storm by some miracle. Oh, right. Shoot that guy. Oh, did someone become arrogant and get hit? Not really, no. I'm just sort of blasting away at random things. The aliens do not like their odds anymore, which is a very curious thing. Let's accelerate slightly. Who's that? Only slightly matters. Alright. Oh, we got something. We're starting to get any connections. That one's dead. So what I'm going to do... Oh, what do you do? Ooh, yes. You are now what's getting targeted. That one's going to die. Continue distracting the battleships. Oh no, that's just coming straight in with a whole host of armor in the front. Zap that instead. What my rail's looking like. Station. Oh god, the station is distracted by the little flying guy. We are somehow not dead. I'm continuously amazed by this. Alright, that ship has been disabled. Ooh, you have gotten scarily close, sir. Scarily close. That's close enough that I can actually bypass with a lot. Why are you facing backwards? Do not do that right now. Let's lock onto this, everybody. Right now, I would like you to ruin these battleships. Are we somehow going to win this fight? I am stupefied. I think he took out my battleship. That is incredibly rude, but also expected, given how close he was. I see you trying to sneak in. See you over there. Armor do you have, sir? Oh, I'm not using a great particle beam. Someday we'll be up to anti-particles, and then, well, then we might kill things better. Is there anything that has any ammunition left? No. Okay, I'm going to auto-resolve the rest. Ooh. Unexpected. Unexpected. I suppose we're going to do that now. Merc Shipyard is also getting a lot of support coming out shortly. Just going to queue up some more because somehow we survived. And also, do they have another fleet coming in? When's that coming in? June, you say. I'm just going to double check to see if I can rebuild the auto mines. Alright, Mercury, if I rebuild the auto mine... will it immediately get bombarded? Yeah, these auto mines are definitely worth building again. Mercury's the gift that keeps on giving this game, apparently. Because that's the most expensive part, and it is a little pricey at 100 per, but it's going to be alive long enough to make up for it, especially on the Noble's price. I believe there's also a Mars fight coming up that I'm not looking forward to. Alright, what are you doing? Okay, they have decided to spend a bunch of their time and fuel bullying the initiative. And leave it. You know, I'm pretty happy about bullying the initiative and leaving, all things told. Besides that, I'm going to have to re-review my ship designs for armor at some point soon, because it does look like a bunch of the changes are going live. I've done a little bit of testing to figure out what the changes mean.
Lending my expertise.
And it mostly means we're going to have to do slightly more heavily
Your orders?
slightly more heavy armored ships in the mid-game.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Ready for
Alright,
order.
you are going to go down here and do this.
Defeated alien site.
Reporting in.
Can you please find...
Initiating surveillance.
This man's Pollyanna, right? Yeah, he's Pollyanna.
I will help them.
I would like to hand the...
Offering
but
assistance.
on the plus side, there is a benefit that we're going to be getting soon. Is that rival alarm? Which is that some of the mid-game modules are getting cheaper. Specifically the admin ones. I believe I'm building those in... Am I building those in Earth orbit right now? Or am I researching them? We're going to do that. Yeah, this guy... yeah, admin towers now going to be a bit cheaper. Join work defense. Join earth defense.
Surveillance complete.
Yeah. Alright. Resistance, we are
Violence is
absolutely going to be wrecking you briefly because... Alright, let me see. How many... what do they got coming in here? Mars defense... I do not have a particle beam ship in Mars right now. Am I building... No. Well, that's a mistake. We will rectify that when able. Actually. We're going to cancel? Cancel, because that means this should get
Things are
started now.
stabilizing.
Yep. Also can go double check Ceres to see, you know, have they abandoned me again? Or are they continuing to just, like, okay, yeah, they probably still have a fleet floating there. Yeah, they still just have ships floating here. And not fighting me. For reasons unbeknownst to me.
We found
They should
something.
easily be able to take me right now. And they're just not. Also, hey, we popped up above 9K. Nice. Wish we did that a little earlier, but... And you play the game you have, not the game you want. Really still just looking for mining orcs. It is come time to get rid of Non Grata for espionage. Let's boost her espionage because she's the backup assassin. Alright. So, United States.
Offering counsel.
Acknowledged.
India. Venezuela is taking an awfully long time to conquer.
Ready.
Did they, like, shit out an army? No? I suppose my armies are just getting a little tired. Moderately annoying. But what you gonna do? Alright.
Ready for my mission.
So... that is almost certainly the alien.
Surveilling target.
Ready for my mission.
Where's
Ready
Shanghai?
to go. The people
Continue
demand justice.
piecing apart China.
Ready to go.
Get the easiest turn counselor in the world, and
On guard.
determine how much I need to start assassinating resistance members. Directed focus, useful. Residential module, not useful. I will eventually want molten salt heat sinks. We're approaching that level of the tech tree, so I'm going to start that up.
Defending the VIP.
I will help them. We now have a spy in their
Genghis
ranks.
Khan was a
Alright, visible combat lasers. Good. We want to immediately go for ultraviolets. Let me consider something. So, what do I need for the Poseidon torch? Advanced vision systems. Okay, I have to view full tree. So Poseidon torch is the big thing. We need magnetic nozzles, which requires magnetic plasma, which requires high temperature superconductors. So that's what we're doing. High temperature superconductors. Yes, we are doing that right now. Battle stations are basically never worth it. Those are not worth. They actually did buff up IR lasers and green lasers recently in a attempt to narrow the boundary of what you need for lasers. So this is also why I'm going to have to do a much more complicated armor video at some point. Because all the values that we know we need have changed. And, like, I'm going to let people know as soon as I know, but I'm waiting for everything to finalize before making that new video, because I don't want to preemptively declare something. God, we have almost as many fissiles as we do volatiles. That's nuts. That's terrible. Like, actually terrible.
Lending my expertise.
Ready for
Alright,
orders.
this is almost done. Okay. So, we're going to
Lending
start by
my
doing that.
expertise.
Alex is going to repeat, trying to break apart China.
We will bring it down.
Cam
Ready
can
for orders.
defend the US.
Making things safe for our people.
Your orders?
Was that the alien? That was apparently not the alien.
Surveilling target.
I guess we're going to surveil instead.
I will keep them safe.
And right now, we're going to focus more on that. So, ooh, all right, that guy's just got to go. Yeah, they have a bunch of counselors that just need to go because they've started being angry at me. Yeah, like I like the fact that they're at war with the servants. I do not like the fact that they can easily kill me. And more importantly, right now can easily purge me. Like, watch this. Let's watch what they're doing. So, surveilling, investigating me, defending. All right, so they're not doing anything bad right now. All right, mid-level bombardment. Let's see here. Lancer with a lot of lasers, battleship with a lot of lasers and mag batteries. Low armor, though. Alright. Mars defense, what are we at? Okay. Level more Aoba. How important is Aoba? Alright, so I'm going to... Ooh, it's just 2 PDAs. Alright, so I'm going to see if my defenses can soften them up at all. Probably not, but... their ECM got my weapons. That's rude.
Offering assistance.
Alright, so that base is dead. Chokai base. Chokai base, yeah. Much worse to lose. So let me see here. We have a battle cruiser, a few monitors. Why do we have that frigate? A lot of corvettes and a gunship. Ship construction in Mars. Alright, 9 days. We need to last 9 days, and then we're going to try and hit them because of that. Is that... Alright.
On guard.
I'm also going to start researching precision focusing software because it will boost up my lasers. Also, actually, let's speed that up as much as we can. Can we just get it? Can we just get it?
Protecting our interests.
Because that will actually massively improve my defenses right now. I'm going to do this just to make sure no one steals my spots.
Initiating recon.
Offering assistance.
Worth it. I want my defenses to be buffed before they decide to hit someone else. Kurosage. Okay, yeah, that's the newly being constructed one.
Lightning was once feared as the...
Alright, arc lasers. There we go. The other thing that we really ought to do here... UV combat lasers are actually going to be huge if we can get them. Actually, I'm going to try and find in view tree antimatter particle beam. How far away is that for particle beam upgrades? Antimatter particle cannon requires antimatter weaponry, antimatter campaign against hydrogen. So that's 10,000 and 35,000. UV combat lasers is closer. Go to eventually go for that too, but this is closer. Might actually be useful. Not useful. Not useful. We were ignoring those. All right. Let's see them go after another base. That was not a new base. Cool, cool.
The people will be free.
Ha 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 ha. And now we have a big piece of China. Look at all that land. Look at all that land. Just gonna ally up. Fragmented. We're just gonna run a bunch of unity at first to get ourselves to be incredibly popular. I was really hoping that that base would even remotely shoot back. Have you harmed this alien fleet in the slightest? What defenses? Okay. Oh, wait. No, I'm waiting for the battleship. I am waiting for the battleship. Because I should not engage with what I have right now. I will not pen PD and I will die. Are you kidding? Yep. Well, I'm going to be rebuilding all my Mars stuff. Join Mars defense. Alright. Losing this would be real bad, but we're going to have to make a go for this now. Annoying. Engage. Start battle. We are, of course, going to do our traditional combat method. Oh wait, I should have checked. Will we pull it off? This might be the point where I can't, and I will retry some things if that's true. Okay, we turned back around before it started shooting. We have a big acceleration from the enemy forces. Now, let's just see which of them actually commits. Why do you have a red thing? Ship is maneuvering. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Do not yeet yourself out of formation, sir. I will be so mad if you yeet yourself out of the formation. Alright, particle beams. That's too thick. That might be weak enough to get through. Too thick. Jesus, fuck. Holy shit, 78 armor on that guy. Luckily he's not using that much that's relevant, but holy fuck. Alright, are any of my shots getting through that PD wall? Probably not. Oh, almost. Yes, looks like we're landing anything. Something died. Pulsar class versus Golden Power class. That is more threatening right now, I think. Yes. Good, good, good. The railguns they hit. To swap target now just to try and kill it before it hits me. Alright, frigate up there. The hell is that guy? That's the Luminous Dawn. Okay, it's just a mag cannon and a mag battery. That is rather rude, but nowhere near as threatening as that Lancer is. We are going to have everyone focused on that except for you, who's going to indeed continue zapping Mr. Up. Oh wait, no. Lancer's about to get in range. Is Lancer running? Fucking coward. I do stand by my choice to not have done this until the battleship came became alive, though, just because, boy, would I have no idea whether or not it would have worked. Alright, everyone just kill that briefly. Probably going to have to intercept again, and I'm not letting the AI take control because the AI will waste all of my fuel if I let it take control. Ooh, so many space battles. Was number 3? They're not convinced they've lost yet. I think I managed to get through that without losing a ship, which is honestly kind of nuts. Okay. The unfortunate thing is these all have real guns, so what I'm going to do is cut to the end of the fight for you guys while I sit here and wait. Your turn. Aw, it turns out I did in fact lose a ship. Sadness. We are not going to let that fly, though. We're going into combat again. I'm probably going to end after we do this combat plus... Alright. Let's see, yeah. So this is probably going to be the last one. I stand by our plan. Our plan is a good plan. Hopefully... never punished. They're Titan running away again. Okay, yeah. You know what? Or sorry, they're Lancer. You know what? I'm fine with that. I am completely fine having that as the final boss where I just go in and smash. Because it's these little shitty guys that I'm actually very worried about right now in terms of alien ships. These little guys are going to flank me and use my one side armor to kill me. Oh wait, that has 46. 40, 40... Does the little gunship matter? All of these things are fucking beefy, man. Like... all of them. Alright, we're getting shot at again. There we go, we're finally in range. What the rails cometh. You will fall beneath my swarm of tiny corvettes and one battleship. Oh, wait. Let's lose run numb. Just kill that. One thing that did change that will impact fights is I believe all of the ships got more interior HP, which is pretty beneficial in regards to generalized survival. Part of this is to just let you survive glancing laser hits better, which I really appreciate. Alright, that's almost certainly dead. Let's kill this one. Swap these again. A whittle gunship. Just a whittle guy. That Lancer is almost certainly going to just turn around and start shooting me once more. Most annoying thing is, in fact, losing some of my Mars mines, but was not confident that I would win until this battleship came out. We do what we must with what we can. Didn't lose any more ships. Alright, final alien bat ship. You are continuing to try and shoot up my things. And this time we're killing you. Okay, so this time what we actually want to do is to close distance as fast as possible, because he's a laser boy with no other things. We're also going to do that. You are going to Guardian mode. Actually, all weapons to Guardian mode. Do I want to accelerate even? Yeah, I'll give myself a little bit more acceleration. 1, 2. And after that's done, lock nose. Ooh, we almost ran out of ammo there. Spicy. But this laser is mean. This is a big, mean laser, and the reason why we have such heavy armor on the nose. It's going to deal some damage through things, but hopefully it will be disabled by all of these things hitting first. Like, if this ship stuck around for the fight with all of its other fights, there might have been a serious threat there, because that nose laser is very scary. But he didn't. He ran away like a coward, and for that, he was punished. Alright, and now that that's done... Yep, figured as much. Figured someone is now getting fucking wrecked. Who stole my sights? Who took my sights? Okay, so... Do I still want that, actually? Alright. So, Mars defense. We currently don't have any threats. Let's see here. That's not allowed. Arcadia Planentia. No. Just not allowed. That one we do still want, because it still has a pretty good amount of resources. 20, 40, 60, 80... no, we do want Tempe Terra, too. T2 Mars Mine. We're going to grab that. Like, honestly, I should probably just re-grab all of these right now. But, Mars defense. Who else decided to steal my sights? Oh. That looks like a mate. It's probably not, actually. This is Jomini base. What values does this give? That's not one of my sites now. Nope. Nope. That is absolutely one of my sites. Not allowed. Yeah, it was one of mine. Well, Yergala. You have other values. I do not care about that. Okay. Now that that has been accomplished, we are going to go finally fix up my fleet. No way in hell are we building that ever. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, how convenient. Please go back to the shipyard and repair yourselves. I thought you were dead. Also double check Mars just to, or space body Mars. Allen Bean base I should buy. Yeah, there's probably some more bases here I should buy. Rude, but also you're far away, so it doesn't really matter that much. Mars is building a particle class. I'm just gonna build another Corvette or two here. And probably another buckler. Nice, nice. Alien robotics done. We're eventually going to go for that. Do we want that right now? Not particularly. Probably want that. It's going to be slow to get, but we want it. Did I complete my invasion in the middle of that? I might have. Nope. So close. So close. Resistance going to be mad at us, but I think this is a good end of the current video as India's up to 9 education. We have a new, very large portion of China that we are gaining a great deal of unity in. Republic of China growing very well. I will need to reduce that strife at some point soon, but today is not that day. U.S. finally not really unhappy in regards to cohesion. We'll fix it up slowly, as said. And, yeah, somehow I've managed to keep Mercury and defeat that Mars invasion. Don't know how that happened. Like, being very truthful. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really want to get to the point where I can build offensive fleets. That is maybe coming somewhat soon. We'll see. I'm gonna buy more mines from people. Yeah, I can hold 8 more mines, and I just built 4 more, so I can get a lot more mines. Anyway, have a good evening, all. Talk to you later.